Will Anthony Joshua go head-to-head with Tyson Fury in the ring this year? Well, let's get the opinion of the former world light welterweight champion Amir Khan. Amir, a very good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. Look, before we get to the fight, there was obviously another big event happening for you at the weekend, the birth of your son. Congratulations. How are you holding up?
Thank you very much. I'm doing really well, yeah. So I wanted to be in Vegas for the fight, but obviously the wife was giving birth around that time, and luckily I didn't go there because that would have been a tougher fight for me in my whole career, you know, if not being at the birth of my son. So, but yeah, everything's gone well. She's at home now, the wife is, and also my child is at home as well.
Well, glad you're all doing well. Let's get your thoughts on the fight then. A busy day clearly for you on Saturday, but I suppose no problem being up at 5 in the morning. Now you've got a new baby. What did you make of Fury's performance?
Oh yeah, it was an amazing performance. I mean, Fury did what he had to do. He went in there, kept it long, but at times was pushing forward. I mean, one thing I'm not seeing Fury do for a very long time is put pressure on opponents, especially a puncher like Wilder, who's gonna, you know, who hits very hard and he can hurt any opponent he hits clean. And one thing about Fury, he didn't respect that. He was just walking right through him. He put him on his back foot. And, you know, looking at the first fight they had, Fury was the one that went down twice. Was hurt quite badly in that fight, but it was still a very close fight. This rematch that happened last weekend was what a fight that was. I mean, Fury just did what he had to do. He was very smart in there, put Wilder down. I think that might have been the first time Wilder's ever gone down in his career, but literally hurt him, and I think he just discomforted him, and also took that game plan away from him. I mean, literally took him apart, really. I mean, you could see Wilder were looking to the corner for help. Also, you could see he disheartened him in the fight, and like he didn't want to be in there. And me and my friends were watching the fight thinking, I've never seen Wilder ever been in that position, and that was because he was just getting outboxed.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that makes Tyson Fury the complete fighter now? That the ability to change his tactics and to do everything, whether that's the front foot or the back foot, do you think that makes him the #1 heavyweight right now?
Definitely, we have to say he's the #1 heavyweight in the world, and obviously we know that he only holds the WBC title. We got AJ, who has the other world titles. I just feel that this is amazing for British boxing to have like all the world titles in England. It's just amazing to have that, and a clash between them two will be huge if that ever happened. But I think overall, Tyson Fury's performance was amazing. He did everything. He stuck to the game plan. Was very smart in there. And he just made it look very easy, yeah.
You've done it yourself, fighting in Vegas back in 2010 and winning. Just how hard is it to do that when you're away from home?
You know, it's very difficult fighting away from home because you've not got the fan base, you've not got your home crowd supporting you, pushing you. But one thing about America, you know, you have to fight there to build a big name for yourself, and also to start building that your own fan base. You could see the crowd after the fight all cheering for Fury. You could see the crowd after that, you know, they were on his side. I mean, even when I fought there, you know, you walking towards the ring in Vegas and you normally getting people booing or, you know, saying you're going to get beat. But then after the fight, everyone's on your side. Everyone's like, come on, champ, we want to see you fight again in America. So it's just amazing to fight in those arenas like in Las Vegas, New York. It's a crazy experience.
Well, there should be no problem selling the fight that British fans will be desperate to see, Fury against Anthony Joshua. Do you think it'll happen this year?
Yes. I hope so. I mean, I heard Eddie Hearn on Sky saying that he'll want that fight in summer. I mean, that's only a couple of months away. Is Fury going to be ready? I mean, that was a tough fight he was in. But let's see if he's going to take that. But I feel that, you know, both promoters have to have a sit down and take it from there. The British fans want to see that fight. It's a massive fight. And to have it in England, let's hope it's not going to be taken out to any other country like Saudi Arabia or America. Let's hope that fight happens over here because it's such a big fight for British boxing. And I think it's only going to... So, I mean, it'll be a sellout wherever it happens. But and if is it going to happen? 50-50, really. I think both fighters have to have a sit down. And, you know, it's a business at the end of the day, and they have to kind of agree on terms.
Well, let's say it does happen. Let's say the fight takes place. Now the difficult question, who would you tip to win?
I mean, Put me on the spot there. Look, if I was to pick someone, I think I do lean a little bit more towards Fury. I think Fury is the full, complete fighter. He is a good boxer. He can fight. And as we saw in the last fight, he's the one who put Wilder down with the power. I never used to think he had that much power as a heavyweight, but I think he proved in the last fight. And also coming forward on the front foot, boxes really well as well. So I do favour him a little bit more.
I'm going to put you on the spot one more time, Amir, and we appreciate you feeling all these questions. You've been in a situation where a fight's been talked about for years and hasn't quite happened with Kell Brook, but now he's back in the ring, isn't he? So
yeah.
What are the chances of that fight happening?
Yeah, I mean, that's another fight that is out there for me. Just like how people are talking about the Fury AJ fight. I mean, mine and Brooks' fight's been talked about for a very, very long time, but it just never seems to materialise. I mean, I'll leave it to the promoters. We have a sit down, everything goes well, and then at the end, everything just falls right through. So, look, let's hope to. I mean, I think this is the final year. If it doesn't happen this year, I don't think it's ever going to happen. But I would want it to happen, and you know, I am in talks with Eddie, and I'd love to sit down with them. And just recently, had a talk with Adam Smith, who is now the development of Sky Boxing. Hopefully we can make things move forward quickly.
OK, 2 massive British fights then happening this year. Good to hear it from you, Amir. Take care. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.